At number 1, Arizona bounces back. We've come a long way since the depths of the Great Recession. The housing bust slammed our state. Arizona hit bottom in January 2010. Record numbers of homeowners were facing foreclosure. 11% of us were out of work. Today, the Phoenix area is the fastest growing metro in the country. Arizona's economy is humming, and the boom is back. At number 2, schools rule. The historic Red for Ed teacher strike in 2018 was the exclamation point on a decade when education emerged as a top issue. Teachers and parents united in a grassroots effort to pressure the governor to fully fund schools. School choice advocates had their own champions, expanding private school vouchers and funding for charter schools. At number 3, the tragedy in Tucson. Congresswoman Gabby Giffords was gravely wounded in a 2011 assassination attempt while meeting constituents. 18 others were shot, 6 of them died. Among those killed, a federal judge, a Gifford staffer, and a 9-year-old girl, Christina Taylor Greene. Today, Giffords is a national gun safety advocate, and 2 of the people who saved her life now sit in the state legislature. At number 4, the SB 1070 decade. It was the nation's toughest immigration law when Governor Jan Brewer signed it in 2010, and it came to define Arizona nationwide and around the world. The leading immigration hardliners have moved on. Brewer, former Sheriff Joe Arpaio, and recalled Senate President Russell Pierce. At number 5, a water truce. Arizona and its western neighbors cobbled together a water-sharing deal that pushes the tougher decisions into the 2020s. Well, new water conflicts erupt as rapid growth confronts the unending drought. At number 6, the death of John McCain, a war hero, Lion of the Senate, and presidential nominee. John McCain was a towering figure in American politics. He died of brain cancer in 2018. The straight talker was mourned by presidents, celebrities, and Arizonans from all walks of life. At number 7, Arizona turns purple. As the decade ended, Republican control of Arizona politics began to slip. The most striking symbol, the state's first female U.S. Senator, Democrat Kyrsten Sinema. The 2020 election could cement our new status as a battleground state. At number 8, power play. Over the course of a decade, Arizona Public Service shed its historic image as a solid corporate citizen. In its place, the state's most powerful company has imposed its will on voters and regulators while falling short in serving its 1 million customers. At number 9, the Arnell Hill Fire. 19 Granite Mountain hotshots perished in that hamlet in 2013 when they were overtaken by a fast-moving wildfire. It was the nation's largest loss of firefighters in a single day in 80 years. At number 10, cops and the community. It was a flashpoint for conflict. Ugly confrontations caught on camera, a record number of Phoenix police shootings, and a new climate of distrust on both sides. At number 11, marijuana's next move. Arizona voters' narrow approval of the medical marijuana initiative in 2010 gave birth to an industry. It's poised for a massive expansion in 2020 if voters approve legalizing recreational marijuana. And finally, at number 12, honorable mention. We can't say goodbye to the 2010s without mentioning the passing of Congressman Ed Pastor, the students marching for gun safety at the Capitol, the Me Too movement taking down an Arizona lawmaker, and Arizona State University booming under Michael Crow.